Hey, Happy New
Bam,
Year! We're on.
bam.
Okay. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to Tejano Talk. I'm your host, Oraldo, from It's Tejano Time.
And I'm Nemo with Tejano USA.
And you're listening slash watching Tejano Talk. Hey,
Tejano Talk.
yeah,
Wow.
it's a new
Three
year.
weeks? 3 weeks,
No,
man.
we were gone 2 weeks.
No, we were
Oh, yeah,
gone
you're
three
right.
weeks, dude. Three
Uh,
Tuesdays.
we missed two shows. This is the
Yeah.
third week. You're right.
And you were ill that last week. I mean
Yes.
that week.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So how'd you enjoy the time off? Did you get a lot of honeydews? I mean, I got a lot of honeydews done on my
Yes.
tree. I never realized how much this impacted my life. But
Yes.
although it's just one day and a couple hours, it's still
Oh,
it's
I
yeah.
still have the
I
honeydew
know
left.
you because like you're the producer and stuff. You got to get all this shit ready. But on my behalf, it's just like I come in here and I do what I do. But it's just regardless, still about 2 hours of my life.
Yeah.
And but with you, you live this stuff. So yeah, I can imagine you. But anyway, so yeah. So
Yeah.
what kind of fun did you have on these 3 weeks?
Wait.
Did you get better? What was wrong with you that first week?
I forgot. I've had so much stuff happen. I have plantar fasciitis. That's the only thing I can deal with right now. But I don't know. Did
You were ill. You had some kind of thing where you couldn't. I don't know if you were. I think you were dizzy or
Oh, I had some food poisoning. I think that. Oh yeah, I remember that.
you had the chorros.
Yeah, we were going to do one show and we decided to cancel. I did a last minute cancellation, but we
Right,
told everybody on the previous show that we were going to be gone. We're going to miss a couple weeks
right,
and
right,
stuff, and
right. So yeah.
so,
So you
or at
had the
least,
chorros. That.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess if you want to
So
put it that way.
well,
But
there's only one way to put it. Either you had the chorros or you didn't.
yes, I was
Food
sick.
poisoning normally comes with chorros, so I'm gonna
Yes,
say you did.
and I can't do the show at the same time. So no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no.
thank you for that.
Yes,
We don't
but
want any green smoke go behind you and stuff while
yes.
you're
So
doing the
we
show.
So we weren't on for Christmas and we weren't on for New Year's Eve. So
Right. Yeah, yeah.
I had my
We
Chris right. I had my Christmas with my family on the 16th. So my Christmas, on the actual Christmas, was kind of eh. It wasn't eventful, basically.
Oh, yeah, I mean for your baby girl. So when you say you had that's with your
With
with
my
your whole
family,
family, right?
yes,
You're
my
talking about your
brothers and
brothers, your
sisters,
sisters,
my
yeah, your
parents,
nieces, nephews, yeah.
right.
But like on Christmas. I mean, did the Saucedo family have their own? Come down from upstairs and open the
No,
presents on the Christmas? No,
no.
not even
Well,
for baby girl.
Olivia got to open up Santa's gifts.
Well,
But
that's what I meant. Santa's gift,
yes,
of
yes,
course.
but it wasn't eventful for me.
Yeah.
I mean, but Santa at our house, Santa only gives Olivia educational toys. So
Wow.
yeah, so
Wow. You're that dad. You're
no,
those
that's
parents.
Santa.
Wow.
That's Santa.
Ouch.
Santa gives it. So
Did you just have educational gifts growing up?
if I was lucky, yeah.
If you were lucky, you would have educational gifts growing up. But if you
No,
weren't, you would have regular gifts like the GI Joes and stuff.
well, back in the
And
day when I was a kid,
uh-huh.
we would celebrate. Well, my dad, we were in the Navy, so
Okay.
sometimes my dad was working or
Yeah,
stationed
yeah.
somewhere. So whenever we could get together with other family,
Uh-huh.
is when we celebrated. So Christmas Day wasn't always the exciting part. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, but okay, regardless of when it was, I'm
Yeah.
asking you on the gifts. Did you get educational gifts or did you get the regular American gifts that people normally give to their kids during Christmas?
Well,
If you got a gift, when you got a gift.
I got a gift, but
Okay.
and we were always appreciative for what we had. I mean,
So again, it's a basic
yeah,
questions, man.
yes.
Did you
Sometimes
get
there, we
Army men
most
or
of the time.
little
Well,
little Hot Wheels?
I did get some of those. Not every year, but I did get books also.
Books, okay, all right.
And so there's a,
Read with like Dr. Seuss books, or what are we talking about here?
that's so a long time ago. I don't
As
remember.
far as you remember, your
Yeah,
Christmases were more about
family.
education and stuff,
Yeah.
something productive. Your dad would get you this stuff.
Yeah. Well, I remember midnight mass that I never wanted to go to, and
Well,
we did
that's
get to
something
open
else.
up one present after midnight mass.
So, what did you open up? What is the one thing you remember opening up?
I don't remember.
Really? So you don't remember any great gifts you got?
I remember
Not a bicycle.
a bicycle maybe 1 year
How about
or
a watch? Did you get a watch?
no,
No.
no.
Okay.
I didn't.
So
What
did you
about
get
you?
any board games like?
Yeah, board games.
Okay.
Oh, one thing we did on for Christmas is we would have we had like an extended family when we lived in Corsicana. This is more like high school, and we had a bunch of our friends come over and play Monopoly
Okay.
because, but that usually happened Christmas Day, later
Right.
in the
Right.
afternoon when,
And but that's wasn't gifts. Okay. So
yeah,
we're
but that was fun
just
for
trying to
us.
find out why you're giving your kids it. And have you always given, or has Santa always given
Olivia,
baby
Chris,
girl
yes,
educational gifts?
yes,
Wow.
and
Okay.
so,
How about for her birthday? Does she get educational gifts?
oh no,
No.
she, sh yeah, we, she has tons of gifts, trust me, and she has Christmas gifts that are separate from her birthday gifts, and
Right.
she,
Which should be
right,
absolutely.
so for the Salcedo Christmas, she got to open up all her Christmas toys, but she didn't get to start playing with them until Christmas Day. And on Christmas Day, she was allowed to open and play with one.
And I think those rules have, I think,
Yeah.
kind
And
of
then,
been
yeah.
around
And
for a
then
while too.
every Friday, she opens up another one and gets to play with
Oh,
it.
wow. Okay. All right.
Because
All
if
right.
she opens all of them, she's going to only play with her favorites, and the other ones are tossed aside after a week. So I want her to appreciate. And then I send pictures of each time she opens it and she's excited to play with it, and I send it a
To
picture
whoever
to
gave it to her.
whoever, yeah, whoever sent it to her, gave
Oh,
it to
not
her.
very nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
so you guys, so was the Disney World slash Land, was that a gift to her or?
from mommy and daddy.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and this is something that oh, you said you've been trying to go for a while, but
Yeah.
okay, very
Oh
nice.
yeah.
And how'd
Olivia.
that go? I heard that was pretty fun and exciting.
Okay. I want to know your stuff because you get me started on my stuff.
Uh-huh.
I may never stop. And
Yeah.
everybody.
Don't get me
Yeah,
started.
go. But you know what? Let's say some shout outs before we start that.
All right.
Okay.
So who's already
So
on the
let's
line?
see. Let's see. Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby was on
Bobby,
the
what's going
naughty
on?
list. Happy New Year. Hey, Bobby. Hey, you know what? I don't know if you. Hey, Bobby. Thank you for supporting me on Lawrence's 12 Days of Christmas show. And now, Nima, did you know I was on Lawrence's show during our break?
Yes and no. I
I
caught a
think I
little
might
bit
have
of it.
texted you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I caught a little bit of it. And
You didn't see me live though. You saw me like on the afterplay, the replay.
was there a big difference? I mean,
Well, if you catch me live, you could have interact like Bobby.
oh yeah, yeah.
Bobby interacted. He was on my chat
Yeah.
during that time.
Okay. All right.
And
Yeah.
Lawrence did the 12 Days of Christmas, and Lawrence went to Shelley Lodis's last bow performance in San
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Antonio. I think it was more for industry people, and Lawrence invited me to go, but I couldn't do that. I think it was on December 29th. It was on Thursday, and he invited me to go, and he said he had a ticket for me, but my daughter's birthday is on the 30th. And so that was that Friday. And I said, I can't miss my daughter's birthday.
Right.
So I couldn't go. So that Thursday, he asked me earlier that week to see if I could substitute because he didn't want to miss one of those 12 days of Christmas. And so I said, I've never produced someone else's show. And so that Wednesday, I co hosted with them and I practiced producing that show for him. It turns out it was easy. It was almost the same thing. I would just went on his account and
Hmm.
he just gave me all the controls.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
so,
saw you had the same background. You didn't bother changing that. So
yeah.
I
Well,
saw
I
that
did check.
you had the same hat. You didn't bother changing
No,
that.
but I don't have my logo shirt
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
That's
Over there I
that.
did.
That was the difference. Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And oh wait,
So
I had the Christmas hat on that Wednesday. I had Santa's hat. Oh wait. I got it right here. Hold on a second.
yeah, let's see it. yeah,
There we go.
I don't think I saw you wearing that hat.
This is on the Wednesday. This was on
Oh,
the
okay, okay.
Thursday. So, well, here, wait. Let me take this off.
There you go.
There.
Okay.
So it was my Aggie hat.
I see
Santa
that.
hat.
I see
And
that.
so
Yeah,
like that. And
I
so
see.
I wore this on. Well, let me get rid of this. It's too hot. I shaved my head today for you guys.
Nice.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I can't. I got
Yeah.
that.
All
So
right.
I wore that on Wednesday, but on Thursday, on his show. You know what? I didn't mean to do. My hat's all messed up now, right? Let me
I
go
don't think
over.
people really care about your hat,
I
man.
do. I
Really.
care about
Yeah.
my hat.
I really don't. People don't notice anything about your hat, whether it's crooked or not. I
Well,
think it looks good, man. You're okay. I think.
okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah. That made a big difference.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
All
you for
right.
that. The OCD people were like saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, move the hat over. Move the hat over."
Yes. A chat itch like that. All right. So when I did his show, I didn't mean for this to happen, but he was kind of worried about me because I kn- I didn't have a co-host. I didn't have you. And when I did the Tano time back in the 90s, it was like short clips. I always said the same thing, and I introduced the artist, and I let the artist talk, and I asked certain questions, right? But here I had to ad lib everything. And the only thing I could think of is talk about
Tano talk.
myself. Yeah, Tejano time. Just talk about myself and talk about Tejano talk. I even mentioned your name several times, and I gave you a plug. So
There you go. Appreciate that.
that whole show is basically a plug for us. Like, hey, you know what? We now it's Tejano Time YouTube channel. We got 475 subscribers now. So we picked. You know what? I think it was probably the worst time for us to go on break because people are at home and they're bored, and so what do? They go to YouTube.
Well,
And
that's
so
why we have the whole show so they could catch up.
yes, but it would probably
Well,
been we probably could have picked up some more if we had done that.
well, I
But
think
yeah,
you needed the rest, and I needed the rest.
yes, we did
So, so
like that. And this year we're rejuvenating ourselves, and we're going to have some. You know, since it's the new year, we have they always do New Year's resolutions, right?
yeah.
Do you have it? Any New Year's resolutions?
I don't have any New Year's resolutions. I don't. Um,
I know
you know,
you're.
I try to do better every day than what I
Okay.
did yesterday. So
Okay. Well, that's
that's
good.
kind of just my mindset.
Yeah. And
So
you're already doing what everybody says they're going to do at the 1st of January is lose weight and exercise.
yeah.
So that's an everyday thing for you now. So,
Right, exactly. Yeah, and
yeah.
I've been doing it for a while. Yeah,
Yeah. How
yeah. I
long?
mean, I see the gym was a little bit more packed and stuff. A little bit
Yeah.
more, the parking lot more packed, and that normally lasts for till like
About a month.
towards the end of
Yeah.
January. Yeah,
Right. And
it'll
then
slow
people
back
said this is
down.
too hard.
Yeah.
That's normally me, but I've got more it's motivation now because
So what's going on? What's your
New Year's
New Year's
resolution.
resolution?
I've got several. One is to start working out, but I got to go see a podiatrist before I do that. I told you I had plantar fasciitis.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. I was
but
telling you.
for
Yeah, you
those people that don't know what that is, it's like having a marble in your shoe and you're having to walk on that marble constantly, and so it's very painful. And
you know how
so,
those little rocks get in your shoes, and you always just a little pain in the ass.
no, no,
It's like
this is like a marble size. It's
oh,
like
okay,
that
marble.
big. That's what it feels like right now. And I put inserts. I've used Crocs, and I've had it before, and the insert usually helped out after a few days. But this has been going on for almost 3 weeks, and
Wow, wow.
yeah, so
So
I'm.
you need one of those boots at night where you go to sleep and it just kind of stretches your foot for you
Oh,
sleep.
I've been stretching my foot. Is
While you
like,
sleep, it stretches your foot for you, so
oh, it
that
does?
you stretch it like 5 minutes a day or something. That's not going to do it.
No,
You need
I
something.
stretch it while I'm watching TV and all that other stuff. It has not worked for me, and I've been watching YouTube videos on how to do it, and it still hasn't
Overall,
worked.
how long do you think you stretch it for? Do you think it's more than 30 minutes a day, an hour, 2 hours? What do you think?
Cumulative, yes, over 30 minutes a day.
Okay,
Because
so
I
when
have this.
you sleep more than 4 to 6, 8 hours. So being with if you're in that boot, it'll help you better because it stretches
Have
you
you
for a
had it
longer period
before?
of time. I did.
Oh,
I
and
did.
you wore the boot?
I wear the boot at night.
Okay. Do you still do that?
No, no, I haven't had it in a while.
Okay.
I haven't had it in a long time. That boot helped me out. Learning. I put out, all my shoes now have inserts in them, all of them. I
Like
went that route,
like
and
Dr. Scholl's, or do you have a
well, I
or
don't
you
know.
have a
Dr. Scholl's
special
are
one?
those flat ones, right? Those flat white
Yeah,
ones. Yeah,
those
no.
didn't work for me
Yeah,
either.
no. These are the ones with the little arch in them and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't care about name brands. I'll just get whatever as long as they have a little arch and I just put it in there. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But it helps.
I
It
went on
helps.
eBay and got a couple other ones, but I did have plantar fasciitis like 3 or 4 years ago, and I went to a podiatrist and I got some special inserts that I got two, one for
But those
dress shoe.
inserts they sell you over there are the same ones
No,
you buy for $10.
yes, they're almost like that.
Yeah, they
But
are. They are. I'm
well,
telling you, I bought it from. I had the same inserts over there, and I wasn't. I think they were $40, and I said, and I wanted them for all my shoes, but I didn't want to pay $40 for every pair of my shoes. So I just started catching them on sale or on clearance or whatever, and I would just buy them and just stock them up, and
yeah.
now I'm pretty much everything I wear has it without having any
Well, I
problems.
need to start doing that
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
but they haven't been working for me. So my brother, Dr. Joe, who's been on the show several times, he has plantar fasciitis, and he says you need to go to a podiatrist, and they'll shoot some steroids in there. Because I have sciatica, and I had a tennis elbow, and I had a chiropractor help me. He injected a steroid in my tennis elbow, and also fixed it right away, like that. And so I need a podiatrist to shoot some stuff in my foot because it's killing me every time I walk, and I can't do any kind of walking, even walking exercise. It hurts. It just I just need something quick fix, and so I gotta talk to my general practitioner who's gonna give me a referral for a podiatrist, and then I gotta go see the podiatrist. So it's probably gonna take 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm
Whatever it
hope
takes, man.
yeah, but
Whatever.
what I'm hoping is my PCP. He doesn't say, "Oh, you got to come in," and then he books me 2 weeks later before I can go in to say, "Oh yeah, let me give you a referral to a podiatrist." I said, "Screw that! Just give me a referral because I already know what it is because I've
Well,
had it before."
can your brother just give you a referral or no?
No, he's not in my insurance like that. My brother can't do that. So I'm hoping I can get my my doctor sucks because he's always booked or he's going on vacation all the time when I need him. And so I go to the aftercare. After 5 o'clock, I got to
Hmm.
wait. So if I have to wait on his ass for 2 weeks for an appointment to fill in, because I'm not going to miss school. I'm not going to miss school to see him like that. And if he's booked, I'm going to go the aftercare after 5 o'clock and let one of those doctors send me a referral to a podiatrist.
That's $50, ain't it?
I don't care. I almost spent $1,200 on the Good Foot Doctor. Yeah, you ever heard of them? I went my there's this like little guy. There's this store near me. It's called the Good Foot Doctor or the Good Foot Store, and they try to sell you a system of inserts. And I said, "Wow, this." He started to say, "Well, let's do some testing." And I said, "Wow, this sounds expensive." Oh, don't worry about it. And okay. That little slow thing, and they try to say, "Well, you spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on your sciatica, and this will fix your sciatica too." And blah blah. They promise you blah blah blah. And then later I said, "I got the pitch. It's $1,200." And
And your medical will not cover that.
no, it's like a quack. He's not even a doctor. He's a salesman. He did this thing like check your balances. Put your hands here, and he adds pressure to see how you're wobbling. And then he said like this. Now put these inserts, and let me press it. And he presses half as much. So look, you're not wobbling. It's a scammy thing. And I later on I did a search on reviews on that and said yeah, it's pretty scammy.
Nice.
Yeah, $1,200 for a piece of plastic. Nah.
Yeah. So, but you say you'd rather pay them than what?
I'd rather pay for a shot.
Hmm.
Get it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then wear
I mean,
inserts if I need to.
again, the boot was actually part of my insurance,
Yeah,
and as soon as they came and delivered the boot. Actually, somebody came and delivered the boot to me.
and shows you how to
Um,
use it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty much showed me how to
Yeah,
use it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't. It was like towards the end of the year, and I think he had. Matter of fact, it might have been on New Year's Eve. He came and delivered it because he had to get it off. I guess off his deal. He said, "Where you at? I'll go to you." And I said, "Okay, I'll be at the house."
Yeah.
Came
Oh,
out and
because your insurance starts over
right,
the first
right. So
year.
he wanted to get it.
Yes.
He had to get it out of his system or whatever. But
Yes.
I didn't pay anything extra for it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
because I don't know if you have a deductible, but mine's like $2,000 a year, and
Hmm.
then it drops down to so I don't have to pay for it anymore out of pocket. And so I had that for my CPAP machine. Wow, we're talking about medical stuff. Let's get off of this.
I
But
know.
uh,
You got a lot of shit going on. Yeah,
I'm
you
telling you,
definitely need this resolution. You should have started this like last year. You shouldn't wait for January 1st to start this.
I yeah, but I didn't know about this shot thing until I talked to my
Well,
brother.
I mean, so can you still ride like a bike, like one of those bikes you just sit down and just any kind of movement helps you out.
Yes,
Period.
but
Any kind.
I don't have a bike. I have a treadmill, and if I put
Right.
any pressure on my heel, I'm in pain.
But can you do that with a bike though? The sit down
Yeah,
bikes.
but
Mobile.
I don't have a bike.
But they do like a Planet Fitness. You don't want
I
to
don't
drive
have a
one of those.
membership to a
It's 10
gym.
bucks a month, man. I think you'll be
I
okay.
don't have a membership to a gym.
Yeah, but it's just a matter of going down there.
Why don't I just fix my foot and then start exercise? I have a treadmill in my house.
Okay, the treadmill will do you no good. Right now, I'm telling you what you can do while you're not able to use your foot. I'm telling you, you could get the $10 membership, get in there. You could do the little bike things that go up here. As long as you have motion going on, you'll be losing weight, and you're helping your whole system get
I'm
that
not
blood
going to
flow
go to
going.
Planet Fitness for to ride a treadmill for my foot.
Not a treadmill. It's a stationary bike.
That's a stationary bike. I'm not going to do that
Okay, all right.
like
Yeah.
that. I know what you're talking about, but I'm not going in a membership. Memberships. I remember back in the day, Bally's Fitness Gym. I was paying on that for 5 years before.
Okay, so this one is not Bally's. This is $10 a month. You can cancel at any time if you
It's
get
they
in the
make it
right
darn near
program.
impossible to cancel.
No, it doesn't. I've canceled out of them. No, it's not.
I
No, it's
don't know.
not.
I
I've
don't know.
canceled yeah,
I'll
no.
think about it. How's that?
Yeah, you
Okay,
should.
I'll think about it. I'll think
Yeah.
about it. I'll think about it. Okay. Okay, but let's
It's your health, man. You got all this
I
shit going
yeah,
on.
yes, I do. But
Talk
you know
about
what? I want to know about you. Everybody else wants to know about you. I'm tired of talking about this
so
football of mine.
let's talk some Tejano. I mean,
Oh, you're talking?
so
Okay.
hey Bobby, you still on? What'd you do New Year's
Oh
Eve,
yeah.
man?
Let's see. Bobby. He also said it was a pleasant surprise to see you on Endio's show, buddy. Hey, yeah, I was surprised. I was glad you were there to support me, Bobby. And Bumper also participated in the chat. He's a true fan. Nemo.
I
Bumper
can't hear you.
supported me. Bumper supported me. He's on there. And then Sam was there too. Like that. Jerry, he texted me later and he said sorry that he missed it and stuff like that. But he said he's going to catch it on the replay. And so, sort of like what you did. But Sam and Bobby and Bumper and a few new people that I from Lawrence's show, uh, I got to chat with them a little
So, what
bit.
exactly were your gifts that you gave out that day for 12 Days of Christmas? Did you even know?
I don't know. I gave out three, and I mean, not Bumper, but Lawrence didn't tell me what three gifts. So, and I told everybody that was on there. So I don't know what the gifts are, but so and so wins and so won and like that. Well, I did ask him one question because we were playing my favorite music videos. Bumper, I mean, I keep saying Bumper. Lawrence said he was showing music videos during the while he was doing the 12 Days of Christmas. And so I asked him, hey, I know you promote a lot of new artists and their music videos, but I just have one favor. Let me introduce some of my old some of my old favorite music videos from back in the 90s. And he said, sure, just give me a list of what you want. And so one of the videos that asked them was Necesito with Eddie Gonzalez, right? With Grupo Vida. And so I gave a trivia thing and said, who knows who the accordionist is for Eddie Gonzalez's band in Necesito?
Vida.
And so, yeah, Grupo Vida. And I didn't say that at first, and then nobody was answering, so I gave another hint, and I said he's popular, and he plays an accordion now, and he's. I think I said, and I call him primo, like that, and then once I forgot who said it, and so I gave it to that person, and then because it came out on my chat here, but then I looked at Facebook, and then someone else answered, so I gave them both the
Oh, okay.
prize one, prize two, and at the end I just figured out somebody else to get prize three.
So Art Tejerina came after Eddie
Yeah,
left with Vida,
yes,
right?
art, yeah, and they were both good.
No, they are. I mean, they
Yeah,
were. I
yeah,
mean,
art.
that whole thing was it was great. It was all
Oh
Vida
yeah,
was good,
yeah,
and Art was good with Vida, and
yep.
so was
I
Eddie,
I think
and
art
even
stayed the longest with People
yeah,
View before Sonny started being the lead singer.
and then yeah, Sunny, yeah,
Yeah, but
so cool.
okay, so more. What you still are you avoiding this? What
What
did
is
you
it? What's
do
the
for?
question?
What did you do for Christmas?
On New Year's Eve, on
What did you
Christmas
do for
Eve,
Christmas?
On Christmas Eve, went to the Cowboy game, Cowboy slash Philly game,
Who won? I
and
didn't even watch it.
tailgate. And the Cowboys beat the Eagles with our backup quarterback. Anyway,
Okay.
so they won overall, and it was a great game. It was a great game. It was like close all the way to the very end.
Okay.
On Christmas Day, my kids all came in, and we had a dinner.
So was it your house or your mom's
Or
house
was it
or
was it? I think yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, it
at
was
your house?
at our house.
Okay, that's cool. I love hosting parties at my house. I mean, I love hosting parties at my family and stuff like that.
Under normal circumstances, I would have gone to my mom's on New Year's Eve, and we would have ate menudo
Oh
and
wow.
tamales and stuff. That's what the norm is for New Year's Eve. I mean for Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And but the game they I don't know why they put the game on Christmas Eve, but there I go, and I didn't do that with my mom and stuff. So, but I think we did something with her before.
Hey, is there like a tradition with olives or grapes in your mouth for New Year's Eve?
No, not
No.
mine.
No, I think there's like maybe somebody in the chat could tell me about like there's like someone you're supposed to stuff like 12 or 10 olives or grapes or something in your mouth and see if you could hold it for New Year's Eve or
Oh
something.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember exactly. Let's see. Bobby said, let's see, stayed home with family for New Year's Eve. Thanks for asking. Oh, great. I'm glad. I hope you had a great time with your family. Uh, for me, New Year's Eve, I said Christmas is kind of anticlimactic because we already celebrate Christmas, but my daughter got to open up one of her Christmas gifts from Santa, and then I let her open up one more because Santa gives educational gifts,
I
and
know.
I
Boy.
want her. I enjoy that she appreciates our gifts more than Santa's gifts.
Well, okay, that's kind of like you're just setting that up. Like, let Santa give you all the crappy gifts while we give you the
No,
good
no, no,
gifts.
no. They're not crappy. They're
Oh,
educational.
educational.
Because Santa
Yeah, that's like,
cares.
of course, she's gonna appreciate your gifts better than she does Santa's.
Well, because
She would
Santa cares
appreciate
about her education.
the the Happy Meal gift, but more than your educational
Yeah,
gifts.
I know, I know, I
Oh,
know.
how to love algebra. Oh, thank you, Santa. Thank you. Like
That's all right.
WTF, man.
She got Disney books from
Okay.
Santa,
No, that's
which was
good.
great
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
brought Santa's gifts to us for Disney World.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
did I
that's
mention
cool.
that? Did I mention everybody that I went to Disney World on this
I don't
show?
think you did. I think you pretty much skipped that part.
Okay.
Talking
Well,
about
I
all
went to.
your
Okay,
health
but
issues.
okay. So, we're good with. Whoops. That's. I got my alarm. Sorry. So, we got everything you covered right before we dip into my Christmas break like that. Yeah.
Well,
So.
yeah. So that was my Christmas and New Year's Eve. We had about 8 couples come by. Eight
Oh
couples.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
They.
we had a little bonfire in the back. We had
Oh,
fire. We
awesome.
bought like some fireworks and stuff, and
Was the weather good? Was it
oh, it's
nice and
perfect.
crispy?
Oh man, you couldn't beat that weather we had for
And
New
you
Year's
look
Eve.
over the lake.
Yeah, yeah.
If
No, we do it
people
on
out
the lake.
there, yeah, people out there probably don't know that you live on the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's sweet. I liked it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed going by your house and visiting. Of course, I've
Okay.
never been invited.
You live in Bufu, Egypt.
Hey, but, yeah, but you could,
Oh
invite
yeah,
us to the lake, for a
yeah.
barbecue or something like that.
Whenever you're ready, man. We
Hey,
every
whenever you're ready.
every well, whenever we do, whenever we go floating out there, I'll let you know. But
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
but yeah.
Just to
So
be
so we
asked.
did the fireworks over the
Oh, you did
lake,
fireworks.
and it was pretty awesome. So
Now,
I love that.
you did fireworks, or there was
Yeah.
fireworks at the
No,
lake?
no, we did. We bought the fireworks.
Oh, wow.
But
So, are you allowed to do that, or you just did it anyway?
I'm a Mexican man. At least I'm not shooting guns.
That's true.
We,
Yeah, but
it's not like in the hood where it's like I don't
yeah,
I can only imagine what it sounds like, in the hood,
yeah.
with guns going off and stuff and
Good thing
people
you don't live
complaining.
there anymore in the hood. I'm just messing
I don't think I lived in the hood in a while.
with you. I know, I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
So, like my Christmas anti-climate, New Year's Eve was even more less enthusiastic. I almost forgot it was New Year's Eve because I was tired and I was in pain, and so we were all getting ready for this Disney trip. We left January 1st,
oh, nice. Okay.
yeah,
No
and
wonder.
so
Yeah.
yeah, it was. Olivia's been waiting for 3 years to go to
Yeah.
Disney World because we booked a Disney World uh, in May of 2020. And of course,
Right.
everybody knows what happens. It's
So
COVID.
what
So
happened 2021?
it's still COVID.
Oh, was it? So
Yes, the
okay, in
vaccine just
2022?
well. I talked to my sister during 2022 and my brother, and we all agreed to that we could all go as a family. My brother's
Oh,
family, my
okay. So you
sister's
waited for
family.
them. That's good for you.
Yeah.
That
So
means yeah, absolutely.
right, because they all, and my sister would, I guess, she wanted to experience the joy of a little kid going to for the first time. She hasn't had that because they go like every year. My brother goes. He's a Disney fanatic. He's got Disney posters all over his doctor's
Yeah?
office.
Yeah?
He's got a timeshare, so he got a two-story villa at Disney World.
Okay.
And my sister stayed in a studio suite. I mean, a studio, and we stayed in a studio. But all the older kids and my brother and his wife, stayed in a two-story villa. So we had a place to go and have like breakfast,
Yeah.
and if we wanted to just hang out and rest, like midday. So
There was a big scandal there during that time.
last week
Minnie Mouse, and Mickey Mouse. They separated. They said,
they did.
yeah, yeah. Found out that she was effing goofy. Yeah, I'll
Dad
be here
jokes.
all week long.
I love the dad jokes. I love the dad jokes. I need to get a list of dad jokes for you and stuff. But so we got there on January 1st, which is a Sunday, and it was Olivia's first time she was at Disney World, first time she rode an airplane, and I was a little scared about her ears, so we let her chew chewing gum, and we let her practice like a month or two, so
What
she could.
you let her? What does that mean? That's something she's not supposed to do. She's not
No,
allowed to do.
no, no. Well,
Oh, why?
her mother.
Why is chewing gum bad?
Well, I don't want
As a
her to get.
parent.
I don't want her to get a bad habit of chewing gum all the time, because
Okay.
I had a bad habit of chewing gum. I used to
Okay.
swallow my gum all the time.
And is that bad?
You know those chicles, the box Mexican chicles,
Hmm.
those squares.
Hmm.
I would eat one of those whole boxes like in 48 hours.
Okay. That doesn't seem very bad at all, but okay.
Okay,
I mean that's the
so
whole box is only have like about maybe 12, and
no,
the flavor
no,
of
no, 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 no,
those
no.
flavor of those.
Each one of those has five,
Okay,
and
so again, the
each one of
flavor on
those
those only
has
lasts like 1 minute. You put all those in your mouth and they last 1 minute, maybe
no.
5 minutes tops.
I probably had 100 pieces because
In
they're
48 hours, that's 2 days.
that's the, okay. I thought that was a lot, but apparently it's
Yeah.
not for you.
I mean, I don't see it as something like you're an addict or nothing like that. So
I can't stop eating them. I chew it for like 4 or 5 seconds. I swallow it, and I put another
oh,
five
you
in my mouth.
swallow it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
eat
mean,
them. I eat them.
oh,
I swallow them.
oh.
That's what and I don't
And
want
that
her
might
to
be a
get
lot of
that.
sugar. That's probably the only bad thing. But I think if you
Yeah.
do like our parents used to do and just give us like half the gum, like we have to share like the
Yes.
Wrigley spearmint gums or
Yes.
whatever, the juicy fruits. My mom would cut them in half and give each of us one and
Yes.
stuff. And I think
Right.
you control it that way. I think
I
she'll be
can't.
okay.
No, I can't
No, no,
control myself.
your daughter.
Well,
So
yeah, because
your habits
yes.
are
Well,
messing with her
my wife gives
part of
her
growing up.
my wife gives her gum, and so I was okay with it because I knew she was going to have an issue with her ears,
Yeah.
and so to avoid all that pain, so you get to chew gum when you're on the plane. That pain, you just keep chewing and chewing and chewing, and it'll go away. So
Does she have any pain?
yeah, she had a little pain in her
Oh, does
ear.
she?
Yeah,
So she has bad ear infection and stuff.
no, it's the air pressure.
Oh,
She.
I understand that, but it's not pain. It's just like
Oh no, you
uncomfortableness.
get either. It's painful if you can't release that pressure.
But it's still, is it pain? I never had pain
Oh yeah,
doing that. You know, you
when I
hear,
first.
you have like just it's just an uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, but you hear you. When was the last time you went flying with kids? I mean, with kids, little babies and stuff on the plane. They're
I think there
always
was a kid
crying.
on our plane last time we were on. Are you talking about my kids?
No, 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 just regular kids, like
Oh
a little
yeah.
bit. They cry, and why? It's because of the pain in their ear.
Oh.
Because they don't know how to release the
But
pressure
not
at
all
the end.
kids cry because there was a couple kids that didn't cry at all.
Right. My daughter didn't cry
Yeah.
because we were warning her ahead of time,
Yeah,
and
but
she
these are
got.
babies. They didn't cry.
Oh yeah, but we didn't know what to expect from my daughter because she had
Yeah,
never done that before.
that's good. Well, that's
Okay.
good.
So she we were at Disney World first time, and so we went to Disney Springs, and my wife she just didn't want to go to Disney. When she traveled the first day, she wants to relax and decompress and stuff. So I took Olivia, and she loves Legos. So we went to Legos and took pictures of all those little statue Lego things. And
Is that a Legoland? Is that what they call
yeah,
that over
there's
there?
a big Lego store there. It's
Oh, it's a Lego store.
yes, a big one. There's one here in Dallas, like in Grapevine, I think.
So Legoland is a store. It's not an actual like an amusement place for kids.
Mm,
I've never been. I've heard of Legoland. That's what I'm asking.
there was no rides or anything at this. It was a store. You could buy these specialty Legos, and they have Legos all over the place.
Hmm.
And they have like these statues made of Legos all over the place.
Okay.
And so we took pictures like that. And I didn't actually let her go into the store, okay, because I knew what she was going to want. She got Legos for Christmas. She got like there. She got two of them. They're
So
like
y'all just window shop with her? I don't. You
no, no.
took her all the way over there,
We were
and
walking after
hmm
we had dinner there with my brother's family and my sister's family, and
in
so we were
Legoland.
no at Disney Springs, downtown Disney.
Okay.
Okay,
And in
so
Disney Springs, there's a Legoland there.
yes, there's
So
lots.
earlier you said you took her to.
Yes, we took her to the Lego store. Didn't go in. We just saw all the Lego statues
But in
outside.
reality, you just went to Disney Springs and just walked by there.
Yeah, and then we also went to the Disney store because we need to go to Disney store to get her like an autograph book and a Disney pin because yeah, the Disney characters
Right.
they need those big pins because they
Yeah,
got
yeah.
those gloves and stuff.
Yeah,
So
no, no. I've been there. I've been
okay,
there.
so
We
we
do
had to
that with
buy
baby girl
that,
too.
and of course we had to buy her those ears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are official.
right. So we had to go to the Disney store, and she was
Did
wanting
you
this and this
did y'all
and
buy
this.
T-shirts?
Oh, I bought Target T-shirts, all the Disney ones they had in the past 2 months,
Okay.
like that. So she had all the. I didn't want to pay Disney prices for these
Right. Oh,
T-shirts.
that's smart. That's smart.
Yes, and so and we were the smart thing. We should have bought a Disney princess outfit, but instead we did. Well, I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. How much time do we have? For 20 minutes? This is all going to be about Disney. I'm sorry, people, but if you don't like Disney,
Well, no, we
you
let's
just
not
want.
do it all about you and Disney. I mean, thank you
Okay,
very much. So just give us the quick
okay, I'll give you the highlights.
quick cliff
Cliff notes.
notes, and
We did.
we need to move on to
Okay.
Jay's
Yes, I got you. Okay, I
rehab and
got you.
stuff. Yeah.
Monday we did Hollywood. Tuesday we did. What's another one? Tuesday. We did Hollywood. Tuesday we did what's another store?
Just skip.
Okay, I can't remember the. Oh, Epcot. We did Epcot on Tuesday. Wednesday we did Magic Kingdom because Wednesday she was supposed to start school. She skipped 3 days of school, so Wednesday most people had to go to school, so it wasn't as crowded on Wednesday. Wednesday we did Magic Kingdom. We did Cinderella's Royal Table dinner at the castle. My sister set it up for us because she said she wished she had done it for her daughter, and so we did that. And
What is, I mean, what does that entail? I mean, Cinderella sits at your
you
desk.
go into
The
the
Magic
the
Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom castle. You know how you walk through the bridge and you go across it, and then you enter the kingdom. Well,
Okay.
inside there's a you could eat dinner up in the castle.
Okay.
So we did that, and
So
that
you
was
get to eat with Cinderella, or
well. It used to be before COVID that Cinderella would walk on the table, walk to all the tables, and say hi to everybody. But she didn't do that. So what happened is Cinderella was downstairs in the lobby, and she sat at her throne,
she
and
greeted everybody on
she,
the way up?
well, she wasn't there when we first got there, but I asked the waiter because I noticed she wasn't walking around and people were going up and leaving. And I asked him, I said, is Cinderella supposed to come here? I said, no, we don't do that anymore. But just so happens Cinderella's downstairs right now if you want to take your daughter there. And so we did.
Okay.
Or my wife took her
Okay.
downstairs. So we saw, and it's like $200 for the three of us. And so,
Okay.
is it worth it? I would never go back to that. I'm glad she experienced it once, but never do that again. Like,
So what kind of food do you get with $200?
oh man, I
Is it at
forgot.
least steak?
My wife had steak. I had a pork loin, and
Okay, so those
yeah,
are pretty good. They're pretty at least $30, maybe
yeah.
$30.
It was like $90 for me, $90 for my wife, and like $35 for Olivia. So it was over $200, like that. And so
So y'all paid $90 for your food. It wasn't $200
ninety
just to,
dollars each.
but that was the rate that they give per adults.
Yes, and then 35 or something for Olivia.
Can you send her just to go eat in there by herself?
No, I wish I could, but no, I couldn't do that. All right. Oh, but before that, we took her to Biddity Bobbity Boop Boutique. You know what that is?
I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
Okay. Well, she goes over there and she picks a package, and she loves Tiana. You know who Tiana is?
I
She,
don't.
she's the one that is the Disney story where she kisses the frog.
Okay.
You know that one? Well, that happens to be Olivia's favorite princess. And so she got the Tiana package. And so it comes with the uh, the crown, the saber, or whatever, the
Okay.
stick, and a dress. Okay? And then we go and then we have to go to the place where they do her makeup, they do her hair, and they do her nails and stuff like that. And she was a Tiana pixie fairy. She wanted the hair extensions and stuff like that. And so she was Tiana pixie fairy. It was the thing she got.
I'm sure I have pictures. Yeah.
Yes, we have pictures.
Okay.
And then later that night we went to the royal table.
Okay.
Okay, so that was Wednesday. Thursday
Yeah.
we went to
Oh,
the
we're still on Wednesday. Okay.
yeah. Went Thursday we went to Animal Kingdom. Oh, I
Oh,
forgot to tell you the best part.
oh,
I
but
mean,
wait. There's
I we cheated. We 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 hacked the system.
okay.
Okay, we had something called the Fast Pass, right? But they call it Genie Plus. So every day you have to pay extra to go to the fast lane. But you can only pick one at a time, and every 2 hours you could do it again unless you use it. So you could stack them. I didn't learn this until like the third day. But on Monday, my brother, because I had a walker with me. So I'd go through the line at a certain point, my walker, because I had plantar fasciitis and I had sciatica. So I had a walker with me. So about halfway through the line, they would say, well, how many people in your group? And I had 12 people in my group. So it said, okay, everybody go through this other line, and then we got to bypass a bunch of people. They did that for everybody who had walkers and scooters. But on Monday, my brother says, he hacked the system because Olivia, but she's dyslexic, but she's also getting tested for HADD or HAD, what, those things. And so my brother said, "Oh, let me call somebody." Monday, he calls a doctor friend of his to fax a letter saying that my daughter has HAD or whatever that thing. You know what I'm talking, hyper attention disorder and stuff like that. So with that hack, we got to avoid all the lines.
So you didn't have to pay extra. You just showed them
No,
the medical
I
thing.
didn't even need to buy the genie. And so if there was a ride that took 2 hours, we just press this button and it would hold the spot in 2 hours and we could do something else. And when the 2 hour comes or afterwards, we got to go jump in front of the line. And I got to take 6 people with me out of 12. So there's the Avatar. When we got to the Animal Kingdom, it was the Avatar. We got to ride the Avatar thing 3 times. We did it like almost back to back because I did a lightning lane, and I did the DAS thing for the HDHD. And so my sister didn't want to go right away, so we booked another one for later, and we just checked. So we got to ride all those. I know it's pretty bad, and I feel a little guilty,
Yeah.
but I
Well,
took
this
advantage of
is
it.
this is good. This is good information so that
Yeah,
people are going to go that way. They can, and if they have a friendly doctor, I'm sure they could, use the same thing and probably get a prescription or whatever it is, or
yeah.
a diagnosis with that, and it could help a family out. I think that helps out a
Yes,
lot.
you're right. But hopefully nobody took advantage. I didn't know what my brother was doing, but he said, just do it, like that. And I said, all right, because he knew I was in pain too.
Yeah,
So
and plus you were in pain and stuff, so it
yeah,
helped out. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I don't
But
think you should have gone like three
I
times, but
actually saw some kids that really needed that stuff
yeah, and that's a problem.
that
That's who
didn't
you're.
get to do
That's who.
this because their family didn't know about it,
Uh,
and I felt bad because we
well,
went
it
to go
didn't feel
get.
that bad. You wrote it 3 times while they were waiting for.
I didn't know until later. I didn't. I knew there were some people like that, but
Yeah.
this one kid just had a straight out meltdown. And I was like, oh my God, my daughter's not like that. Right? She had a meltdown the first day, a little meltdown, but nothing like this other kid. He was like fighting the parents. He was like
Yeah.
all over the
Did
place.
you videotape it? Unless you videotape it,
It didn't
nobody
happen.
thinks it's funny.
Okay,
Okay.
you're right. So I feel bad. I don't think I'll, even though this thing, the DAS, if I want to go back this year, it's good for the whole year because
Yeah.
they take my daughter's picture. And so after 6 months, within 6 months, I can go back. I don't have to show any documents. After six
Yeah.
months, I don't have to show it because they took a picture. But after a year, you have to show the documents again.
Yeah. I
But
mean, that's that.
I don't
Yeah.
think I'll plan to do that
Yeah.
again.
Unless you lived in Orlando, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah. Also, you
exactly.
skip in line.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah, I felt
anyway.
a little bit bad about that. Okay, so on Thursday,
Oh
okay,
wow,
so
we're
we
not
did
done yet.
Animal Kingdom. All right, so we did that. We took advantage of all the hacks that we had. But that night we had park hoppers every day, so we can go
Okay.
to another park. But we didn't park. We didn't switch a park on Monday. We didn't switch a park on Tuesday. We didn't switch a park on the Wednesday. So I wasted those park hoppers the extra money because my
Well, it's only fair since you got the hack on the other
okay,
one, so it
okay.
evens out.
But on Thursday we did use a hopper because we had the princess dinner at Epcot on Thursday. So we left Animal Kingdom after we did pretty much everything you could do
Yeah.
at Animal Kingdom, and we saw a bunch of shows. But we went to Epcot. Now this was like $175 for 2 adults and 1 kid, but this was well worth it because got to see 5 princesses, and they each went to our table, to everybody's table. So well, Olivia was so excited, and she got to hug them and talk to them and talk about the story. Oh, how's your mother and your brother and whatever. Oh, and I forgot one other day we had Mickey's Chef Breakfast where we saw. Oh wait, we had another breakfast with at well we saw Mickey. We got to chat with Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, Goofy. Uh,
So you're
uh,
saying Minnie and Goofy were in the same room?
yes,
Oh
Yes.
wow. Okay.
Yes. Even though they had a thing with Goofy, yeah, right. And so we had that breakfast with the whole family. And one other breakfast we had was we met Vampirina. I don't know if you know Vampirina is. She's like a girl, little vampire. She's got a show, and Olivia had all her toys. And then we saw who else did we see? We saw Goofy there too again, and then we
Again.
saw, yeah, we saw Fancy Nancy there
So
too.
did you see Pluto?
Yes, we saw. No, no. We didn't see Pluto.
No.
Goofy we met twice. We met Tiana, the princess. We met Rapunzel also. We met uh, I forgot the Latina that's a princess.
Dora the Explorer. Did you
No,
see
no,
her?
no, no. She's not the princess. Dora's not a princess, but Elena, I can't
The
remember her
Little
name.
Mermaid,
No,
the
she's not
black
the
one.
mermaid.
Did you
No,
did you did
no.
you see the little black mermaid?
Tiana is the black princess. She's the one with the kiss of the frog and stuff like that in Disney, and that's Olivia's favorite princess. And so basically that's what we did. And then Friday we flew back. And then,
That's exhausting. I
I
mean,
know it
just
was exhausted, and my
it
foot was
sounds
killing me.
exhausting.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second, Bobby. Let's see. He said, "What did he say?" He said, "You guys cracked me up."
That's 22 minutes ago. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
well, yeah, that was 22 minutes ago. Bobby, I'm so glad we're entertaining. That's why we're here for you. But but I go through all this pain for you guys like that. And so that's how that was last week. That's how, and I was kind of grateful coming back to work yesterday. But
Uh-huh.
Friday night, we all crashed like that. So I was not getting up out of my bed on Saturday. We ordered pizza, had it delivered, and I stayed in bed pretty much all the time except to go to the bathroom and eat pizza, of course.
Got it.
But Sunday we had a soccer game for my daughter, and my daughter didn't want to go. I said, "No, you're going. You said you made a commitment to this team. We're going." The
Should
score
have
was like 9-1. We lost big time.
kind of like the TCU game last night. Or
Oh, I didn't watch the game.
oh
So
yeah, it was they got beat
yes.
up big time, big time. But
Okay. So
shout
all
out
right.
to TCU regardless. They made
All
it to
right.
the national championship, something A&M has never done, and so
What do
big
you
shout
mean?
out to them. What? Yeah, I said it.
A&M's never done.
A&M has never done it right. The
Wait,
national championship.
wait. TCU went to the national
Oh
championship
yeah,
in football.
newsflash. Yeah, of course they fell flat on their face, but that's not the point. The point is that they made it,
Oh, I
and
never. I didn't. I haven't kept up with football all
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah,
Well, I did not know TCU was. They went to the national championship.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Who'd they play?
Was buzzing yesterday? Well, before the game, they
Who'd they
played
play? Who'd they play?
Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia. What was the score?
It's pretty rough.
Oh, oh, you know.
The over and under was 60 points. The over and under, and basically Georgia covered that by themselves.
Oh my God!
So
How did TCU see go
yeah,
to national and lose that bad?
the only thing I could think,
They got
because
lucky.
Bulldogs, they're a big team, but Ohio State, which always plays TCU and stuff, they took it to Georgia. They almost won. They even should have won. So I feel real good about TCU coming in there and giving at least a good show. But these guys are just
Oh
animals,
man.
man. They're bigger. They're bigger. They're just like NFL juniors, man. They're just like waiting to go
Yeah.
up to the
I
NFL.
I didn't realize when Lawrence asked me to substitute for the show, and that was for Shelley's last bow. Uh, I didn't know the Cowboys were playing the Titans that day, that
Oh
night,
yeah, 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 yeah.
while I was
Oh
doing
yeah,
the show.
exactly. But maybe that's why I didn't watch your show.
That's probably
Yeah,
why. Bumper
yeah,
Bumper still watched the show. He gave
yeah,
me updates on it like
yeah.
that, and so
And I
did
think
a couple other people. But
is he a
Bumper was
Tennessee
there for
fan?
me, huh?
I think he's a Tennessee fan, right?
Oh yeah, he's a Titans fan. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And so the Cowboys won that game, right?
They,
I think it was 10-0 when the last time I heard
I think,
at that.
did they win? Yeah, they won. They won.
I
They
think I
won.
did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's bring in some Tejano. Oh wait, before that,
Why
very
bother? It's 5 minutes left. Let's just
no,
wrap it up.
we could do a little bit. I just wanted to tell everybody, Gabriela Martinez, she's got a new music video. If you hadn't heard, it's I'm Amor. It's real good. I sent you a link
It's
to it.
like it's like it's
Did you
like
see
they
it?
all want to be Selena. They all want to
It's a
kind
s-
of do a Selena catch. I think they should try
it's a
and do their own
Selena
stuff.
it's a
She
Selena effect. It,
I
it
know, but I think like her, she's probably good enough to do. I mean, she sounds real good. She
yes,
sounds. I like the music sounds good and everything, but you know, be your own person. Be your
yeah.
own person.
I
I
think
think you're that good,
they're trying to follow a certain formula that Selena
but
set.
it's not working. None of them has
No,
worked. None of them hasn't worked for none of
no.
them. You
I
know,
was surprised. I looked at the Houston radio's top 10 list for or top 20 for the 2022, and I was surprised that Isabel Marie wasn't on that because I really like that one song, but Gabriella was on there,
okay.
and
I
so
mean, this is like a Tejano top 20 or what?
yeah,
Okay.
it's a Houston radio show
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That they
No.
were,
I mean, I saw her deal, and I know even like the Aguilera lady, the I think her name is Alma, the Pepe's daughter. I don't know if you know her or
I
not,
don't
but
remember.
she's like real big and stuff, and she comes out and does Selena songs, and I'm thinking, you guys. I mean, she's talented. She's
Yeah,
talented. She's got, she could probably sell a little small concert venue out and stuff by herself, but
right.
um,
Oh, there's a lot of girls that are real good.
but and this was now she's doing her own song. Now she's
Right.
coming into her own identity. But before her early stuff, it was all Selena and all Selena. Like
Well,
stop.
all girls in the Tejano industry, well, most of them, since Selena's, death and all that, the new one, in the past 10, 15 years, they all start off with doing Selena songs because that's what most people want to hear. You know, uh,
And that's still wrong. That's
yeah, it's
wrong.
so wrong, but that they all
Yeah.
do it
Yeah. No,
like
I
that.
don't think people want to. I don't think I'm going to go to a Gabriela concert expecting to hear Selena. That's not.
Oh, she
It's
did.
not.
And did I tell you I was in Las Vegas?
Oh, here we go.
She performed a Selena song there too,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
It's
that.
like, come on. Like, just
Yes.
stop.
But Jay, did we talk about Jay? He had a surgery at
A
his
successful one,
vocal.
I understand, and
Yeah,
yeah.
and he said it's not his first. He was saying, and I got this information from Tejano Nation. If you want to read the full article, you can go to Tejano Nation.
Right?
And
You got to do the.
Te- Tejano Nation for your number one source in Tejano
Thank you.
news.
Thank you. And that's all the time we have today. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Oh, but wait. When
But wait.
I was gonna say, if you had missed some of the shows during, I suggest you go. I recommend you go and see Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. He had Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics there. He had La Chimosa. He had Madison Pulido. Have you? Do you like hearing? I like Madison Pulido.
I
Like that.
think I think I don't remember Madison, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, she's a new up and coming Tejano artist. And he had also like Chris FM Gomez, Rogelio Campos from Grupo Intenso, and Bob Ram. I'm not familiar with Bob Ram. And
And this
but
was good.
yeah, but what I wanted to get at is Lawrence QB Cubio
Cubo. Cubo.
Cubo Radio. That's a DJ NDO, aka Lawrence, a good friend of our show, and Bumper's a good friend too. And he has a YouTube channel, Machen Studios, for those who forgot. And Shelly's last bow, he was there, and he got a bunch of interviews. And I highly suggest you go there. Let me give
With
you.
her?
Well,
With Shelly?
Shelly was busy. I mean,
Okay,
because
so no.
she was. He might have, but he hasn't posted it.
Okay.
I don't know. But what I did see that he posted, because he was doing it while I was doing his show for him.
Right.
So he had Sonny Salcedo.
Very good.
He had Sevi from Texas Latino,
Okay.
Slack Monster Studios. He had Ruben Ramos, an interview with Ruben,
Gato
Patsy
Negro.
Torres,
Nice. Patsy's a good one.
Monica Saldivar,
Oh yeah. Oh
a
yeah.
local girl here. He had, you know who Marcus Daniels is? He's a black guy.
He's a okay.
Well, I mean, not a lot of people know. There's not a lot of black guys that sing Tejano. Remember D back in the day, '90s? You know, he and Marcus Daniels is the only one that I know of.
Right. No. Yeah. And but
Yeah,
he's a good. He puts on a good show.
yeah, and I think I've seen him, but I think he performed as a lead singer for Grupo Stampede, right?
That I didn't know.
Yeah, I think I saw him at New West. I think it was with Stampede,
Yeah.
like that.
I think maybe Stampede might have been playing,
Okay,
and I think it might have been like maybe Neons or something.
okay.
Because I thought
Is there a
or
lead singer? Does Stampede have a lead singer, or they get guests?
well, you're the one that told me it was somebody else. Some.
I think it was this guy,
Okay. Maybe
Marcus.
I don't know.
I think it was
I
Marcus
haven't.
Daniels. I think, but he has, from what I remember seeing the show, is pretty good.
Okay.
He also interviewed J.R. Gomez, Gilbert Velasquez,
Popular.
uh,
Great.
Ge-
Great
Gen-
musician.
Geneva,
Okay.
Gabriel Martinez, and Demi Garcia. I met
Demi.
Demi Garcia at not in Vegas, but at I was at Fanfare last last spring break and stuff.
Very
And
nice. Very nice.
she's a cutie. She's a little sweetheart and everything. She's an itty bitty girl with a great voice, and
Yeah.
she comes from a big family of musicians and in the industry and stuff. And she plays the violin. Have you heard her sing before?
No, not Demi.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah.
I think I've heard the name, and maybe I have. I don't remember her playing a fiddle though,
Yeah,
or a
and
violin.
I think she's based out of Houston, like
Okay.
that. But well, one of my New Year's resolution is to start getting some of these artists on our show. I'm going to put extra effort. I think you and I've got our rapport and our timing down somewhat, and I think we've got our graphics right. Oh, by the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah. I was gonna remind you about
yeah,
that.
let's do this for those people. Ooh, the transition, isn't that cool? And subscribe. And I know that Nemo, you've had some issues trying to find us on when you go to YouTube. Well, I found out the reason why. If you want to see our new shows, because we do these live, so you gotta click the live tab on our channel, and then you get all our shows that we've done all year. But if you just go to the videos that we've done when they just pops up on our channel, you only get one or two. And so one of the things I'm going to start doing is download this show. I'm going to do it today, and then I'm going to post it on the main show on the main feed. So be able to see the newest ones, like hopefully the next day. Does that make sense? So you don't always have to go to the live feed. You can just go to the channel and then pop that our latest one will just be up there too. But if you want to see all of our shows, you go to the live one. And so please subscribe, hit that bell button, and tell all your friends, family, Paco, Pancho, who else? I forget. Pablo. Wait, I can't hear you. Are you done?
Pedro.
Oh, Pedro?
Pedro, Pablo, Pago, Pancho,
Yeah. And tell everybody and stuff like that.
and your family. Yeah, family, friends. Show the love. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Okay.
Appreciate you, Bobby. Appreciate you
And
for chiming in today.
yes. And if you want to contact us, right? Oops, let me see. Contact us. Let me show you how to get a hold of us. You can contact me. If you have friends in the industry, like the artists, or if you're an upcoming artist and you'd like to be in our show, send me an email. And you contact me at buddy at ItsTejano.com. Or you contact Nemo. Where?
Well, you should contact Buddy for that, but
Okay,
if you
but
need
if
to
let's say you want to advertise for
Nemo
Tejano
six seven
USA.
five three at yahoo.com.
Yahoo. Okay,
Yahoo.
and so you can get a hold of Nemo if
Want
you
to
want to
advertise?
advertise with them or help them out
Yeah.
or
Have any
something like that.
questions? Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any questions or if you don't want to tell me like Buddy sucks, you need to find somebody else. Like I don't know.
There's no.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Bobby says, what did he say? He said,
Thank you.
"Thank you for educating me on
And that's
Disney
good.
Plus."
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that that last part where you said about the
Oh yeah.
actual.
Okay. Now you know what? Now I don't feel as bad because you're right. For those people who really need it, bring a fax of
Well,
your
any of
medical
you really don't
condition.
need it. I mean, it's just hooking people up. It's a good thing.
No,
But
no, no, no. I feel
yeah,
bad that I
well,
took advantage of
whatever.
that.
You did it anyway.
Yes, I did it. You're right. Okay, so please subscribe, tell your friends, and just
And
participate
adios.
and enjoy. Okay, and I'm your host Oraldo for It's Tejano Time,
And I'm Nemo from Tejano, USA.
and you've been watching Tejano Talk. I'll see you next week. All right. End broadcast. Bye.